up, y'all? It's your boy M-phamis, but you can call me M-phamis. Welcome back. It's time for me to review the Mufasa movie, man. I'm telling you, man, the Mufasa movie is really good, man. I've watched that thing at least 4 times already, and I'm telling you, it lived up to the hype, and it did not disappoint. So, like, share, and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check me out, DeviantArt. The links to everything is down below. Oh, hey guys, if you guys want to get my videos before they ever show up on YouTube, I recommend you guys check out my Patreon page and sign up. In case you guys are not familiar with Patreon, Patreon is an online platform where pretty much you can become a member, and it's a way to support your favorite content creator and get special perks and benefits though. And also, there's at least a 7-day free trial. If you guys want to check it out, the links to everything is down below. Now, let's begin. The movie took place after the events of The Lion King. Nala and Simba are pretty much enjoying their married life. They had a baby girl named Kiara. Simba is giving a speech to everyone in the Pride Land as the circle of life is about to continue. And turns out Nala is pregnant again, and pretty much Simba is going to find Nala to be there for the birth of their second born kid. Simba told Timon and Pumbaa to watch after Kiara until he gets back. And also Simba kind of told them no more telling Kiara any stories. But Timon and Pumbaa are gonna tell her the stories anyway. After Simba left, Simba was about to get ready, but Kiara said, I wanna go with you to see my baby brother and sister. Simba told Kiara that hey, there's nothing to worry about. Timon and Pumbaa are right there. After Simba left, Timon and Pumbaa started telling them the story how they defeated Scar, and Kiara was kind of a little confused about that because Simba defeated Scar in the last movie, but they were just saying he lied to make that up. Then the thunderstorm came in, they got scared. Pumbaa did try bring out a Hakuna Matata, but Timon was kind of what? No, man, no. I'm not in the mood. I gotta be in the moment in order to sing that song. And they were arguing, going back and forth. Then another thunder happened, and they got scared. The Kiara see Rafiki. Rafiki showed up, and pretty much Kiara was very happy to see Rafiki, and she was talking to him about her being so scared and want to see her dad right now. Rafiki talked to her about how Simba used to be very scared when she was her age, and she talked about Mufasa, and Rafiki pretty much came up with an idea to tell them the story about Mufasa. Timon and Pumbaa gather around Rafiki, and he starts telling them the story. Years ago, when Mufasa was just a little kid, his parents was traveling around the desert, and there was no the environment was so hostile. His parents were telling them that they're going to this place called Malele. This place where there's a lot of vegetation, a lot of animals, and how it's a beautiful paradise. Then we got a little song sequence a little bit, and after the whole song, Mufasa experienced rain for the first time. Mufasa and his parents found a little lake, and Mufasa ran down to the lake a little bit. All the other animals were there, and Mufasa was just playing around. Then the rain started to get more intense. His parents told him to get out of there. His dad did try to rescue him, but he drowned. He did almost make it to his mom until an elephant kind of smashed into a wooden jam, causing the water to flow more intensely. Mufasa was the only one left with his family, and he'd been drifting downstream for a while. Eventually Taka saw him and told him that he kind of got this little secret. Mufasa was a little curious and asked him what's the secret, and he kind of they kind of went back and forth. Then Taka kind of told him the secret that he's about to be eaten by crocodiles, and he did Mufasa did try to swim over there, but he was having a lot of hard time. He was clinging onto the ledge, and Taka did try to get him out of there, but he was struggling a little bit. Then his mom Eshe kind of came in and kind of saved him. Eshe was very upset at him because she told him not to talk to outsiders because it's not safe or anything. Then Mufasa kind of talked to Eshe about where his home because he lost his parents, and Eshe was feeling a little sorry for Mufasa. Alright, time to speed things up. Taka and Eshe pretty much brought him to their pride. And pretty much we get to meet the king. The king is Obasi. Obasi is also Taka's dad. Obasi was not really feeling Mufasa joining the pride. Mufasa was boasting about how fast he is. So Obasi came up with an idea to pretty much get Taka and Mufasa to race. They have to race to this tree and back. And if Taka wins, Mufasa's out of the pride. But if Mufasa wins, Mufasa gets to stay. And Eshe has to be the one responsible for him. At first, Taka was beating Mufasa. Taka kind of slowed down in order for Mufasa to win. Mufasa win, and pretty much Mufasa became part of the family. and Tonka and Mufasa became brothers. As they got like a little older, like they became like a little bit like kind of like their relationship was starting to become strained. They should have been like trying to like help Mufasa like find his family. But like Mufasa started to give up hope. Eventually, like one day, Eshe and Mufasa was like hunting, and they pretty much were encountering like the outsiders, pretty much like a pride of white lions that are stronger and faster. Mufasa managed to like kill like one of them, but one of them like fled in terror. Mufasa and Eshe and Scar pretty much went back home, and pretty much like Mufasa was freaking out, and Mufasa told him that, hey, you kind of need to get out of here because they're about to kill us all. Mufasa could be able to like detect them way farther than everyone else in the pride. Mufasa did send a scout to pretty much see if this is true. We got introduced to Kyros. Kyros is the dude who's like the leader of the outsiders, and he's like curious of where his son was, because the lion that Mufasa killed was Kyros' son. Kyros killed like the lion that came back. The scout was watching from a distance this whole time, and he ran back and told like Obasi everything. Obasi's plan is to send Taka away, and he kind of like told Mufasa to go with him, pledge his loyalty and try to like protect him and stuff. Obasi told him that they leave like first thing in the morning. First day of the morning come, Eshe was like telling like Mufasa and Taka like how much she loved them, and she told Mufasa that, hey, like you need to continue your journey to Malele and like to run and don't stop and never look back. And that was it. They ran. Heroes made it to the pride. He took out like everyone in the pride. Mufasa and Taka were pretty much on the run. They kept running and running. Eventually, like, they made it to, like, this little lake. And, like, Mufasa was still a little scared of water. Mufasa and Taka were, like, going back and forth about running or fighting. Eventually, Kiro showed up, and pretty much the brothers, like, left. The outsiders, like, managed to, like, get, like, Mufasa and Taka, like, on the edge of a ledge to, like, some river. Taka pushed Mufasa, and they pretty much jumped into the river. They made it out, but they barely made it out alive. Eventually, a couple hours went by. Eventually, they run to Zazu and Sarabi. Mufasa was telling like Sarabi about Malele and how they're gonna be on their way there, but she was kind of a little skeptical. Eventually, like they decided to like work together and pretty much like go to Malele. Got like a Rafiki backstory. Rafiki was a banished baboon because he was like practicing magic. Eventually, like Rafiki met up with the rest of the gang, and they pretty much were like making their way to Malele. While they were on their way to Malele, they ran into like an elephant like migration. And like Kyros and his goons pretty much showed up. Sarabi seriously got hurt. Sarabi was dead for a brief second, then Rafiki like brought her back to life. Mufasa told Sarabi that like Taka kind of like saved her, but really it was him. Eventually, like she connected dots and like she realized that that really was him. That Taka, and she started falling in love with Mufasa. Taka got jealous and pretty much ratted him out. They made it to Malele, but like Kyros and his goons came in. It was an epic final battle. In the end, Taka ended up like having a scar. Everyone like in Malele told like Mufasa that he needed to like banish Taka, but Mufasa said no, he's my brother, and as long as I'm here, he's staying. And ever since, people have been calling Taka Scar. The story was over. Simba and Nala came back with like Kira's brother, and Kira started telling them about like Mufasa, and that was the end of the movie. That was it for Mufasa, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, this movie, like, bro, there was like a lot of things that could happen there. Because this could leave, I'm just saying, it leaves an opportunity for like a second movie though. And also, there could have been like other, I'm just saying, for like other sequels. One would hinge at the fact that there were other adventures that Simba, Nala, and the rest of the gang were on before like Kira was even born. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of like possibilities for like other Lion King movies. I'm be honest with you. And know that the Mufasa movie, it is a good origin story. I'm not gonna lie, this is good. And I love the way how they honor James Earl Jones. Rest in peace, rest in power, James Earl Jones. You are forever missed, and you are forever loved. Alright, yo, your boy gotta go. Like, share, and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check me out on DeviantArt. The links to everything is down below. And guys, if you guys want to get like videos before like they hit on YouTube, head over to my Patreon page. It's your boy, out.